Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we do MDCAT most important physics MCQs. So let's start. So the first MCQs is the slope of a velocity time graphs represents acceleration, displacement, distance or momentum. So the answer is acceleration because slope of VT graph is change in velocity per time. For example, acceleration. So the second one is a body cover equal distance in equal interval of time. Its motion is accelerated, uniform, retarded, variable. So the answer is uniform because equal distance in equal time means uniform speed. The unit of force in SI is dyne, joule, Newton, watt. So the answer is Newton because force is equal to mass multiplied by acceleration. So the SI unit is Newton. Work done is maximum when the angle between force and displacement is 0 degree, 45 degree, 90 degree or 180 degree. So the answer is 0 degree because work is equal to force displacement cos theta maximum when theta is equal to 0 degree. If mass is doubled and velocity half, kinetic energy become double, same, half, quarter. So the answer is half because kinetic energy is equal to 1 by 2 mv square. Kinetic energy is equal to 1 by 2 multiplied by 2 meter multiplied by v divided by 2 whole square is equal to 1 by 2 original. The SI unit of power is joule, watt, earth, Newton. So the answer is watt. Power is equal to work divided by time, unit watt. A ball thrown vertically upward has maximum acceleration at start, midway, highest point during fall. So the answer is highest point. Gravity acts equally everywhere, even at the top. A force of 10 Newton produces an acceleration of 2 meters second square. Mass is 5 kg, 10 kg, 15 kg or 20 kg. So the answer is 5 kg. From F is equals to ma and m is equals to 10 divided by 2. So the answer is equals to 5 kg. The momentum of a body is given by mv square 1 by 2 mv square mv mgh. So the answer is mv because momentum is equals to mass multiplied by velocity. A projectile has maximum range when angle is equals to 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. So the answer is 45 degree because range is maximum at 45 degree. The time period of a pendulum depends upon mass, length, amplitude, force. So the answer is length because g is equal to 2 lambda L by g depends only on length and gravity. Frequency multiplied by wavelength gives speed, intensity, amplitude, energy. So the answer is speed because b is equal to f multiplied by lambda. The speed of a sound is maximum in air, water, steel, vacuum. So the answer is steel because sound travels faster in solids. Beats are produced due to interference, diffraction, reflection, rarefaction. So the answer is interference. Explanation is that beats occur due to interference of two close frequencies. A wave has f is equal to 200 hertz. Lambda is equal to 1.5 meters. Speed is equal to what? 200 meters second, 300, 400 or 500. So the answer is 300 because v is equal to f multiplied by lambda is equal to 200 multiplied by 1.5 is equal to 300 meters square. So the next one is the unit of frequency is watt, hertz, Newton, Pascal. So the answer is hertz because hertz is equal to cycle per second. So the next one is sound wave height, longitudinal, transfer, electromagnetic or polarized. So the answer is longitudinal because sound travel as compression and rarefaction. So the next one is the pitch of a sound depend upon frequency, amplitude, intensity, speed. So give me the answer in comments. So the next one is echo is heard if minimum distance between source and reflector is 17.2 meter, 34.4 meter, 10 meter or 100 meter. So the answer is 17.2 meter. Sound must travel 34.4 meter round trip from echo, so reflector is greater than 17.2 meter. Persistence of hearing help in motion picture, echo, sonar, Doppler effect? So the answer is motion picture. Or ear retains sound for 1/10 used in film. So the next one is heat and thermodynamics. The unit of heat is joule, watt, calorie, both A and C. So the answer is both A and C. Heat can be measured in joule, SI, or in calories, common. So the 22 is specific heat is defined as heat required to raise temperature of 1 mole, 1 kg, 1 gram, 1 centimeter cube. So the answer is 1 kg because specific heat is heat per unit mass per degree. First law of thermodynamics is based on conservation of mass, conservation of energy, conservation of charge, or Newton law. So the answer is conservation of energy because energy can neither be created nor destroyed. Absolute zero is equal to minus 100 degrees Celsius, minus 27.3, minus 273 degrees Celsius, minus 373 degrees Celsius, or 0 degrees Celsius. So the answer is minus 273 degrees Celsius at absolute zero molecular motion. So the next one is the coefficient of performance of a refrigerator is QC divided by W, W divided by QH, QH divided by W, or QC divided by QH. So the answer is QC divided by W because it is the ratio of heat removed from the cold body to the work done. So the next one is heat transfer without medium occur in conduction, convection, radiation, all. So the answer is radiation. Radiation can transfer energy even in vacuum, unlike conduction or convection. SI unit of thermal conductivity is joule divided by kgk, W divided by mk, Newton divided by meter square, J divided by S. So the answer is W divided by mk. It's measure how well a substance conduct heat. So the next one is the device based on expansion of liquid is thermos, barometer, thermometer, calorimeter. So the answer is thermometer. Liquids expand on heating, which is used in thermometer. In an adiabatic process, heat exchange is 0, maximum, positive, negative. So the answer is 0. No heat enters or leaves the system in adiabatic change. Gas law PV is equals to constant applies to isothermal, adiabatic, isobaric, or isochoric. So the answer is adiabatic. For adiabatic process, PV raised to gamma is constant. So the next is electricity and magnetism. Ohm's law is equals to V, IR, I divided by R divided by I, or V divided by I. VI, I'm sorry. So answer is IR because voltage across a conductor is equal to current time resistance. SI unit of resistance is ampere, volt, ohm, coulomb. So the answer is ohm. Resistance is measured in ohm. Power in an electric circuit is VI, V divided by I, IR, or I divided by R. So the answer is VI. Electric power equals voltage multiplied by current. Charge on one electron is equals to 1.6 multiplied by 10 raised power minus 19 coulomb. 9.1 multiplied by 10 raised power minus 31 coulomb. 3 multiplied by 10 raised power 8 coulomb. 6.63 multiplied by 10 raised power minus 34 coulomb. So the answer is 1.6 multiplied by 10 raised power minus 19 coulomb. This is the fundamental charge of an electron. Magnetic flux unit is Weber, Tesla, Henry, Farad. So the answer is Weber. Magnetic flux is measured in Weber. A transformer work on DC, AC, both, none. So the answer is AC. Transformer need changing magnetic field which is produced by AC. Electric field is force per unit mass, unit charge, unit velocity, unit resistance. So the answer is unit charge. E is equals to F divided by Q, the force experienced per unit charge. The unit of capacitance is coulomb, volt, farad, Weber. So the answer is farad. A capacitor stores charge per unit potential difference. So the next is Coulomb's law is similar to Newton's first law, Newton's second law, Newton's law of gravity, law of thermodynamics. So the answer is Newton's law of gravitation. Both are inverse square law of force. So the next is SI unit of potential difference is ampere, coulomb, joule, volt. So the answer is volt. Potential difference is equal to work done per unit charge. So the next is from modern physics and nuclear. So the next is photon energy is given by mc square hf mv square 1 by 2 mv square. So the answer is hf. Energy of a photon depends upon Planck's constant and frequency. Electron rest mass is 9.1 multiplied by 10 raised power minus 31 kg, or 1.6 multiplied by 10 raised power minus 19 kg, or 6.63 multiplied by 10 raised power minus 34 kg, or 1 kg. So the answer is 9.1 multiplied by 10 raised power minus 31 kg. Standard rest mass of an electron. Isotopes have the same mass number, neutron, atomic number, isobar. So the answer is atomic number, because isotopes differs in neutron but have same number of proton. The speed of light is 3 multiplied by 10 raised power 6 meter divided by second. 3 multiplied by 10 raised power 8, or 3 multiplied by 10 raised power 10, or 3 multiplied by 10 raised power 5. So the answer is 3 multiplied by 10 raised power 8. Light always travels at 300 million ms in vacuum. Nuclear fusion is splitting of neutron, proton, heavy nucleus, photon. So the answer is heavy nucleus. Fission splits heavy atom like uranium into smaller ones with energy release. SI unit of radioactivity is sievert, becquerel, joule, Tesla. So the answer is becquerel. 1 becquerel equals 1 disintegration per second. So the next is binding energy per nucleon is maximum for uranium, iron, hydrogen, plutonium. So the answer is iron. Iron is more stable element with maximum binding energy per nucleon. So the next is X-ray were dissolved by Planck, Einstein, Röntgen, Rutherford. So the answer is Röntgen. William Röntgen discovered X-ray in 1895. So the next Einstein famous equation is E is equals to mc square, F is equals to ma, V is equals to IR, P is equals to Vi. So the answer is E is equals to mc square. It shows mass and energy are interchangeable. So the next is in photoelectric effects, stopping potential depends upon A, intensity of light, frequency of light, number of photons, and energy of light. So the answer is frequency of light. The energy of emitted electron depend only on the light frequency, not intensity. So please like and subscribe and share. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comment. I will make more for you. Thank you.